everyone. Hello guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I am Amira and this is my channel Looking Through Amira, where we tap into our innermost creative badass and create the life of our dreams, even if on a dime. I don't know guys, I wore this onesie, this full onesie, in celebration of it being December and holiday season and really just the last month of 2020, but feeling like I'm just doing a lot right now. It's kind of clashing, right? There's a lot happening. So this Christmas I feel like it's gonna be really one to remember. Hopefully we all have plans to like stay safe and keep it small. We're going to remember this one because I think we have so much emphasis on the little things in life. You know, God carrying us through this crazy year. Like, I really don't know one person that hasn't really been tested in some way, shape, or form this year. So we've all been going through it. 2020 has been crazy. But on that note of gratitude, I do really quick just want to say thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. I just hit 1,000 subscribers, which is a little milestone and I will take it. I still feel like I suck. I also have to acknowledge the fact that I'm learning and growing and I'm living in that discomfort of taking a chance and putting myself out there. I'm just happy to have you guys along for the ride. I really love doing this. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys. So I think we've all been on this like collective journey of mindfulness and spirituality. That being said, I think that a crystal gift or like Sage, Palo Santo, I think those are like a really significant gift to give for 2020, right? Without further ado, let me just shut up and stop talking and let's just jump into it. Here are my DIY crystal gifts. Any type of photos will do, but I think Polaroids and like little photo strips are the cutest. Crystals, bigger the better for this. Rose quartz tend to be the most cost-effective crystals that there are. Whatever your budget is, you can go as big as you want. And then we're also just going to need some wire. All right, so if you think about like wrapping a present or like putting ribbon on a gift, we just got to figure out what our bottom side is going to be first. This side, whatever's the most sturdy side, make that the bottom. Then it's going to be like putting ribbon on a present. So then we're going to start at the top, at the groove, and just kind of get it in there good. We're going to flip it over and we're going to pull it as tight as we can. And then when we get it tight, or as tight as we can at least, we're gonna twist it. It's kind of hard to get it like super tight. You kind of have to play with it. Alright, so once you get it as tight as you can, then we're gonna come back up with it. See if you can find like a little groove again. Come back up. Alright, we're gonna do the same thing at the top. I'm gonna give it a little twist. And we do want the twist to happen as close to the top as we can. Pliers are really good too. Pliers are super useful. So we're just gonna twist it a bit. Just gonna keep twisting it. I'm gonna make sure it's headed straight up, right? Kind of just twist it like this too. Like that. And this might be a little too long. So after that, we're just gonna grab our pen and start winding down the wire. So far. Now I think with this other little piece, I'm just gonna wrap it back down. Alright guys, so I ended up making 3 total crystals. So I include the second and third little tutorials, but I sped them up a lot just in case you wanted to kind of like watch and follow along. I did both the second and third ones a little bit differently than the first, but you can really just get as creative as you want and kind of make them, you know, slightly different from one another. And as much as I was originally thinking about giving 1 crystal to a person, they look so cute in a group of 3 that I'm also thinking would be really cute to give in like a set like this as well. Okay, so the next project that we're gonna do is actually like some DIY Sage and Palo Santo bundles. Someone gave me a like DIY custom like Palo Santo bundle and I just thought it was super dope and I think it's a really good gift to give to people. I've seen like a lot of just super beautiful like sage bundles on like Pinterest and stuff. I'm just gonna bundle it with some crystals and it'll be kind of like a really small but mighty like gift to give out to, you know, a few of your girlfriends or whatever. I have like some really cool tags, so maybe we can like add a tag to it at the end that says like wishing you peace and abundance come 2021. I don't know, we'll think of something once we get to that part, but for now we're just gonna work on you know, kind of bundling up the sage and the dry flower and bundling them up and making them look pretty. So let's jump right into it. All right, so we are going to do the Palo Santo first. So what I'm gonna do is actually, I think I'm gonna like tie together the Palo Santo first with like a really loose string, maybe just like a piece of this twine. This one doesn't have to be pretty, it's gonna be covered. This dried flower, I'm gonna pick some of this off. So we want all of the flowers to be about even. I'm gonna add in a few of these. And you can really use whatever flowers you want. I've seen people use rose petals and baby's breath. Lavender is really important. Has a lot of like spiritual importance. Crystal. Maybe I'll actually flip this to the flat side. Crystal and the flowers on top. That. I almost feel like I need a rubber band though. Okay, pause this. Found a little rubber band from my flower arrangement. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put this around to kind of just hold it in place until I'm able to wrap it up. Oh, this is falling all over the place. Put that there. Actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually See, I'm twisting everywhere. I'm gonna trim these bottoms really quick. We go back and trim them some more. Just gonna wrap that up once. But then I'm gonna add the Palo Santo underneath there like that. And then I'm gonna wrap it up a few more times. Awesome. So there we have that. Just gonna cut the ends a little bit. Perfect. And then I'm just gonna do like a cool wrap on it. Alright, there we go. That's good enough. Wrap with the lace. Alright. There we go. Originally, I was gonna make multiple bundles out of this one bundle, and I actually still might, like mini bundles almost. But regardless, we're just gonna unbundle this, like dried together, so it'd be hard to break up. So we're just gonna recycle this one and just like add some floral to it and kind of make it our own little bundle. So I'm actually going to kind of repeat the same steps. I'm going to use a rubber band for this as well. And I'm just going to kind of wrap my sage in the floral. So apparently I have some practice to do on filming my tutorials because I keep getting my hand in the way of the shot, but you guys get the picture. You're just kind of wrapping it up however you want. I'm also taking it to the top and kind of wrapping up the floral, and then I'm going to finish it with a good old knot at the bottom. Same thing as the Palo Santo, we're just going to kind of wrap it and then knot it. Alright, and there is our little DIY sage and crystal bundle. Okay, to start this one, you're just going to cut 2 pieces of wire equal in length. This one's going to be a bit tricky to show you guys as well because there's just so much twisting involved, but basically that's really all we're doing is just twisting like this, and everything needs to be as tight as possible. So to begin, we're just going to twist right in the middle of both of those 2 pieces of wire. But I think what made this a little more difficult for me is that this wire is just a little bit too thick to use to do like jewelry wrapping. It was fine for like the photos and everything because it needed that sturdiness. But when it comes to like jewelry pendants and stuff, this is probably a little bit too thick. So that's what made it a little more complicated. But once we have the knot in the middle like that, then we're basically going to put the crystal where it needs to go in the middle of it, and we're basically just going to be repeating these steps over and over again until we have the whole thing wrapped and we get our wire to the top of the pendant. You might have to get a little bit creative, especially if you have a small crystal and large wire like I do. Like here, I'm just seeing if I can like kind of, you know, drag my wire underneath a previous twist to bring it up towards the top. So you get a little creative, but you know, they turned out really good. So just kind of keep watching and feel free to watch your own like DIY wire wrapping tutorials, because I'm sure there's so many out there that are so much better than mine. But you know, this is just to give you guys an idea of how you can DIY your own crystal pendant to give as a gift. Once I make it to the top, then I ended up kind of twisting everything together and then getting one side and like wrapping it around the other side. I'm going to do one direction and the other side the other direction. Just try to get it as tight as I can. Didn't think that one through. Should just take it off. And on the top. Perfect. I'm going to see if I can do something cool with this. Cool spiral. So yeah, I cut any like, you know, ends of wire sticking up, and I tried to like kind of curl that other piece of wire to just make it all go together nicely. And the last thing I did was just put on this little chain from Michael's. I think the 2 chains were like $12 each or something. Like it really was super reasonable. I really love the way this turned out. I was originally going to do like macrame, but it's just so simple this way, and I didn't want to really give it as like a necklace, but just like a crystal that your friends can just like hang anywhere, like your rearview mirror or on your vision board like I did, or you know, anywhere you want. So I think it makes a really good, simple, easy gift. Well, I hope that you guys liked today's video, that maybe it inspired you to do some of your own DIY crystal crafts for Christmas. That's a hard little tongue twister. That it inspired you that you can like really make meaningful gifts as well. If you did enjoy it, if you would give me a thumbs up, please comment below and say hello so I know who's watching. If you would please also subscribe. It's super helpful to a young YouTuber like me, and in return you'll be getting DIYs, furniture flips, and the occasional lifestyle tip. See you guys next week, but like I always say, love hard, be a light, and always have a little faith in your future. See you guys then. Bye. What is up, everybody? How are we today? I am Amira. Welcome back to my channel. That was so cheesy. Super cheesy in this little onesie. I was trying to be celebratory, but I feel like I just look cheesy as right now. Hi guys, what's up? I'm not gonna do that part. Why do I suck so bad at talking? Unknowingly. If my dog's eating the flowers. Whoa. A gnat. Palo Santo, I think. DIY crystal. Own DIY crystal. What the f? Did I not? I can't with Carmelo. A ham sandwich.